And we're back in the bandit camp. Hey guys, how have you been? Been a long week, hasn't it? This video I think should be Friday right about now. Okay, this is Esteban and we were about to have a chat with him. Let's see what his bodyguards have to say. Yeah, we can pickpocket them. Nice.
How's it going?
Wait a minute. Don't I know you from somewhere?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
No, you're not him. Go on, piss off.
Oof. We got lucky that the guard is nearsighted and can't tell our face from the wanted poster.
Do you really think?
Oof.
Everything all right?
Touch Esteban, and I'll chop you to pieces.
Okay, that's all you have to say.
Touch it.
Okay, let's talk to Esteban then.
So you're the fellow who fought his way into camp, huh?
That got around fast.
Franco was a tough nut. No one messed with him. No one. Except you. Just to make it clear, if you try the same shit with me,
I'm staying out of it.
I'll kill you.
You don't have to ask me that.
I want to get into the mine.
Of course you do. Then you're in the right place with me. Because everyone who digs in the mine gets to keep a hefty share of the gold. And I hand out the red stones you need so that Thoris will let you in.
It's better to watch out who you tell what.
I need better armor.
Why? You already have some. That's good enough for you now.
I could have told you that before.
Give me one of those red stones.
Okay, but they aren't free. Normally, I demand a share of the gold the boys get for digging. How much do you know about mining gold, huh? You probably learned a few tricks, right? If I give you a redstone, it won't be because you're such a great digger. No, I have another job for you.
I won't be treated like
What sort of job?
One of the bandits planned to kill me, but instead, my guards killed him.
He was hot for your job, huh?
Ah, he was an idiot. A thug without a brain. He never would have got the idea to attack me on his own. Nah. He was only fulfilling a contract. Someone else sent him.
So, I'm supposed to find out who was behind it.
Whoever sent me this assassin will pay for it. Find him, and I'll let you into the mine.
Senyan sent me to you about this business.
Senyan? He also works for me. I told him he should keep his eyes open.
cause more trouble.
How should I go about it?
Everyone here in the camp knows about it. So you're playing with all your cards on the table, huh? Try to find out who's on my side and who isn't. And don't let the boys make a fool of you. Talk to Snaff. That fat cook picks up a lot.
Tell me that isn't true.
About the assignment.
Listen, I have a... Come back when you...
You already know what I think.
Okay, so right now we're supposed to find out who tried to kill them.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Right key, huh? Okay, let's have a chat with Fisky Fisk. What do you know about the
What do
attempt?
you know about the attempt on Esteban's life?
Listen, I don't want anything to do with that business, got it? I have my own worries. I'm a victim myself.
In what way?
I paid a lot of gold for my last delivery, but it never came. Some swine made off with it. I've been robbed, probably by some of our own people.
What sort of delivery?
What sort of delivery?
A packet of lockpicks. Someone was supposed to get them from the pirates for me. But a guy named Juan snatched it away from me, including the gold that I paid for it. That bastard is hiding somewhere in the swamp.
Juan worked for Esteban.
What?
Don't play games with me. You knew about it.
Fine, you're right. But I hope you also realize why I didn't tell you about it. Everyone in the camp knows you work for Esteban. I don't have any desire to get dragged into this business just because you're hot for a red stone.
I'm not really working for Esteban.
So? You want to pull the wool over the old swine's eyes? Then I'll give you some good advice. Keep it to yourself. When it comes to Esteban, trust no one. Not even me. Got it? Now enough about that. We don't want to be overheard.
Okay.
Show me your wares.
Fisk is already pretty suspicious in my book already. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Book stand. Potion for permanent changes. An alchemist bench in case we ever need one. Left, right, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, 3 lefts. This is a complicated one. So left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. Okay, I got it. Left, right, left, left, 2 rights. Okay, so it's... I got it now, I think. Okay, that was a complicated one for such a measly reward. Only a few potions and some gold nuggets. That was almost a 10 piece combination right there. Jeez. Left, left. 3 lefts. 4 lefts. 2 rights. Oh, come on. Okay, 7 lockpicks. Exactly what we don't need. Okay. So we need to find out who exactly tried to make the attempt on Esteban's life. My guess... it's probably Snuff, the cook. Actually, guy looks like an asshole pretty much, so could be anybody. Who would be the most unlikeliest suspect possible? Lucia. She kinda digs forests, but she doesn't seem to be the kind that could order somebody's death. Oh, there's a healing root over here. Now, I'm not gonna pop a speed potion simply because right now we need to talk to people. And for some odd reason, I have the lag spike. Okay, so we need to talk to everybody in the camp.
That's no secret.
And find out who tried to kill Esteban. So let's talk to Paul.
Hey, you!
Child's play.
That'll only cause more trouble.
Do you deal in smithy equipment?
Huno has steel. I only have a few lumps of ore. But I won't give that up. It's the only thing I have of value.
Do you work for Huno?
Do you work for Huno?
I wanted to make up a bit of gold and took up with Huno. But since then, Esteban hasn't given me anything at all. He said he can't use me anymore. What else can I do but continue to slave away for Huno?
What do you know about the attempt on Esteban's life?
Nothing, man. I didn't have anything to do with it. What do you want from me?
Everything else all right with you?
I just want to do my job, man.
Okay.
I just...
Suspicious already, since he's avoiding questions. Okay, would be difficult. Looks like you're a master of your craft.
It looks like you're a master of your craft.
I've heard that before. Did you bring your steel?
Steel? No, I think you're confusing me with...
Somehow you seem familiar. Do we know each other from somewhere?
The old camp.
Sure, from the old camp.
The old camp, right. You're that curious guy. I thought you was dead.
Yes, everybody thinks that. Who else survived?
A few. Some fled with Raven like I did. For a lot of others, the old camp became a grave.
Tell me about your escape.
Chaos broke out the day the barrier fell. Some hid, others fled, and there was a plundering everywhere.
What did you do?
I was about to leave the camp when it turned bright very suddenly, and a scorching pain ate through my skin. I'd been struck by damn lightning. Feels like I can still hear it. Later, someone told me that Thoris found me and took me with him.
Okay.
I need better armor.
So, you can have this. It's Esteban's fault. It's so expensive. That damn dog pockets his share of every piece of armor I sell.
Wow, 2,000 gold pieces for such a unimpressive armor. Okay.
About the attack on Esteban.
What do you want from me?
I'm looking for the person behind the attack.
And why are you coming to me about that?
I thought you might know something about that business.
I don't know anything.
Okay, let's see if we can pickpocket the guy. Or not.
Filthy thief just...
Oh, it's difficult. We need more dexterity. Okie dokie. Let's see what Huno has in his house. So he has a bed, chest, that's unlocked, but with only a few measly gold pieces in it. Anything else? Let's see. Smithy equipment, a magical scroll. Could use this to turn some of my raw steel into swords. Anything else behind you? A snapper weed growing in a corner. And that seems to be about it. Okay, a tree saw. Nope, not impressive so far. Alrighty then. Okay, we need to talk to the rest of the named NPCs to gather more clues about the attempt on Esteban's life. Okay, so far Paul is suspicious, and Huna is a bit suspicious as well. Does Fortuno know anything? Oh yeah, Fortuno mentioned that he needs a mind-altering thingy, and we know from a previous conversation that Miguel, the guy that picks plants here in the bandit hunter camp, I think it's called the hunter camp, he experimented with these kinds of potions. Aha!
Fortuno is pretty confused and could use a potion to restore his memory.
Fortuno. That's Raven's servant, no?
He was. Now he's just a wreck, and it's Raven's fault.
Raven? Until now, I thought a lot of him. All right. But here in the swamp, I can't brew any potions.
I could brew the potion. There's an alchemist's bench in the camp. I just need the recipe.
Be careful with this recipe. Brewing this potion is dangerous. If something goes wrong in the brewing, or one of the ingredients isn't right, the potion will be deadly.
I'll be careful.
Okay, thank you. Okay, lockpicks. Don't need lockpicks. Okay, let's go back to the camp. And let's see what recipe he gave us. Man, I really need to start getting rid of these... recipe. So, the secretion from 2 bloodfly stingers is required to create this potion. Add to that 1 mana extract and 1 essence of healing. Finally, stir a bag of red tear pepper into the boiling decoction. Only an expert alchemist who knows how to extract the secretion from the stingers should try this potion. So, to extract the secretion from the stingers. Does this mean that we actually have to know how to extract that secretion? And I don't mean extracting bloodfly stingers. We already know how to do that. I'm talking about extract the secretion. Let's make an attempt, see if it kills Fortuno or not. I'm not even sure we can brew it. Brew special potions. Potion brewed, okay. Will it work though? Take precautions before using, can strike influence the mind or kill the user. Let's see if it kills Fortuna or not. If not, then we have to take a trip into the Valley of Mines. And that's kinda gonna suck. Okay, got a potion for you.
I have a potion for you. It will help you to remember.
I trust you.
Yep. Figures. Okay. Oh, he has a wolf blade. Go figure. Okay, so that means we pretty much need to take a trip into the Valley of Mines, huh? But before we actually do that, let's question everybody.
What do you know about the attempt on Esteban's life?
Nothing at all.
Okay, figures. What about Logan?
What do you know about the attempt on Esteban's life?
You're looking for the guy who's behind it, huh? But I don't know anything about it. How could I? I was still in the swamp then.
I'll come back later.
Okay. We need to talk to Senyan and Emilio.
Hey, you!
Talk to
I've
Esteban.
talked to Esteban.
And did he tell you about the attack?
He ordered me to find out who sent the assassin. Do you know anything about that?
No more than you do. I'm also on the hunt for the guy behind it. And now we come to the interesting part.
Let's hear it.
I want you to do your job well. I want you to find the traitor, and when you have found him, I want you to kill him for me. Then I will pocket the reward. I have your wanted poster. Don't forget that. Do your job and do it well. You can figure out what will happen otherwise.
Forget it.
Forget it.
Then what do I still need you for, you bum?
Hey, people! Look who we have here!
Yeah, the fact that he yells.
Yourself!
What you waiting for?
Yeah! Let him have it!
Tell me, why did Senyan yell, "Look who we have here"?
Unpaid debts. Do you have a problem with that?
No, man, I don't have a problem with it. Quite the opposite. The bastard worked for Esteban.
Oh, that's interesting.
What do you know about the attack?
Hey, man, I didn't have anything to do with it.
What do you have against Esteban?
All that swine thinks about is money. Every few days, one of us gets eaten by a crawler. But Esteban just won't send any fighters into the mine. And why? Those guys belong to Raven's bodyguards, and Esteban is scared shitless to tell them. He'd rather let us get killed.
What do you know about the attack?
Nothing at all.
Oh,
What do
come
you-
on.
Hey, man, I didn't have anything to do with it.
Okay, he knows
What do
something.
Nothing at all.
Okay, he clearly knows something he's not telling. But I like the fact that people react
Nothing
to
to be had there.
Senyan trying to turn us in. But at the same time, he says, look at who we have here. That's kind of vague. It's vague enough for people to not suspect us.
Nothing there.
Okay. Let's question the other guys. Let's question Finn and Lenar.
About the attack on Esteban.
Yeah?
Do you have any idea who's behind this?
Why do you want to know?
Esteban wants to see him dead.
Esteban wants to see him dead.
Oh, you work for the boss. Then I'll tell you what I know. When the attack took place, I was trying to get my pickaxe from Huno the smith, but he wasn't there.
And?
Usually he's always there. Very suspicious if you ask me.
Okay.
About the...
I already told you.
Okay. Then...
When the attack took... But you...
Okay, so Huno the blacksmith. What does Lenar have to say?
About the attack on Esteban.
Yeah,
Do you have any idea who was behind it?
sure. Let me tell you, I bet that Emilio is behind this. He always ran to the mine like a crazy man. He dug as much as he could. But since the attack, he's been sitting on his bench, not budging an inch. It's obvious. To get into the mine, he has to have a red stone from Esteban. I bet he doesn't dare look him in the eye.
What would Emilio get out of Esteban's death?
What do I know? Maybe he has a pal in the mine who would take over Esteban's place then. Yeah, that would make sense.
Okay. So this guy is a bit slow in the head.
Nothing to be had there.
Bye-bye, Senyan.
Hey, you!
Let's talk to Emilio.
Lenar told me a bit about you.
Lenar, that guy's an idiot. You must have noticed.
He said you haven't been in the mine since the attack happened.
I don't know anything.
Help me find out who was behind the attack.
No, I don't want anything to do with it.
If an idiot like Lenar notices that you're behaving oddly, it won't take long before Esteban finds out too.
Shit.
I'll tell you one name, nothing more.
I'm listening.
Huno. Go to Huno. He must know something about this business.
Aha, so we have two people naming Huno by now. The last person we haven't talked to yet is Snuff himself. Let's talk to Snuff.
What do you know about the attack?
The thing with Esteban? You know how it is. The barkeeper hears everything, but never takes sides.
Okay.
So do you know something?
I didn't say that.
If you were in my place, what would you do?
I would think about what I know about the guy behind it. First, it was probably one of the bandits. That means he's here in the camp. Second, that he's here in the camp means that he is watching you. Third, as long as he thinks that you're on Esteban's side, he'll never reveal himself to you. So, the interesting question is, what are your chances of finding your man?
Okay.
What are my chances of finding my man?
You bumped off one of Esteban's people. The man you're looking for will believe you're on his side. But he won't just reveal himself to you. You'll have to find out more.
Thanks.
Hey, I didn't tell you anything you didn't already know. Got it?
Okay.
What do people here think of Esteban?
You'll have to be a bit more precise.
What about Finn?
A good digger. He has a nose for gold. Esteban favors him because of it. I think he's in pretty good standing with him.
Emilio, what does he think about Esteban?
I don't think he'll bring any flowers to Esteban's grave, if you know what I mean.
What does Lenar think about Esteban?
As far as I can tell, Lenar doesn't think at all.
What about Fisk?
Fisk is Fisk. He pays his share to Esteban and distributes the goods he mostly gets from the pirates. I don't think he really cares about Esteban.
What does Huno think of Esteban?
Ah, Huno. I know almost nothing about him. That information is, of course, free.
What about Paul?
I don't think he particularly likes Esteban. Since he's been working for Huno, he'll never get into the mine.
Okay. What do you think?
What do you think of Esteban?
Whoever talks about him is soon dead.
Okay.
You bumped by...
Okay, so we are making some slight progress. Let's pop a light scroll, a quick light scroll, because it is getting dark. Okay, so we talked to pretty much everybody. It's raining outside and it sucks. Does this bandit have anything to say? I want to be stronger. Nope. Okay, so we know we need to talk to Huno. Probably try to have a chat with Paul again.
Nobody wants to know.
Listen, come back with...
Well, he doesn't have anything to say about the fact that we killed Senyan, so that's interesting.
No idea. You tell me.
Okay, Paul.
He should have known better.
Let's
Huno is suspected of having something to do with the attack.
I don't know anything about it.
Cause more trouble.
But you work for Huno, so you do know something.
I know nothing. Honest. I have to go now.
Wait a minute.
No, you don't.
I say that myself.
Do you know what Esteban will do to you when he finds out you're covering for Huno?
Man, leave me alone. I don't have anything to do with that business.
There've been all kinds of rumors.
I just want...
Tell me what you know now, or I'll slam you into the wall, Paul.
You can't rough me up just because you work for the boss.
I can.
Cut the crap.
Paul.
All I know is that Huno has a bone to pick with Esteban. He's constantly going on at me about that Esteban, that he screwed up business for him and so on. I only listened and never said anything.
Exactly. You see, that wasn't so bad.
Who said that?
Everything else all right?
I told...
Okay.
I told...
As easy as that.
So 3 people have named Huno so far. So let's have a chat with Huno.
Hey, you!
I heard a few things about you.
I've heard a few things about you.
So?
I heard that you weren't in your place when the attack occurred.
What else?
Paul said you hate Esteban.
So, did he? What else?
Emilio spat out your name. You definitely know something about the attack.
You've been having a chat with old Emilio, eh?
And he isn't the only one who suspects you.
What's that supposed to mean, huh?
Okay. I want to join forces with the assassin.
I want to join forces with the assassin.
Against Esteban, really? Then prove it. I've been waiting for too long for a delivery of steel from the pirates. I suspect that Esteban captured it in order to sell it to me later at a higher price. Of course, he won't do that himself. A couple of bandits in the swamp are on his payroll.
How do you know that?
Drunken bandits talk too much.
Does this talkative bandit have a name?
His name is none of your business, but the guy you're looking for is called Juan. Anyway, I haven't seen him in the camp for a long time. You'll have to look for him in the swamp.
Okay.
First, tell me who is behind the attack.
No, I don't trust you.
Look, the next conversation I have is either going to be with the person behind the attack or with Esteban. Who I talk to is your choice.
All right. I'll get you together with a perpetrator. But it happened. Go to the bar and talk.
Okay, that's one way this conversation can play out. Another way...
Wait a minute.
Another way is to simply be nicer to Huno. So let's fast forward to the conversation and just be nice to him and do what he asks, because he can also give you a discount later on. Okay, let's skip all the conversation. I want to join forces, and okay, I'll do it for you.
Okay, I'll do it for you.
Good. We'll see if you can be trusted.
Hey,
it actually pays off to play nice with most people in Gothic.
Show me what you have.
Okay, so what does he have? Some raw steel we're gonna buy. Lumps of war, no. Ring of strength, no. Bunch of weapons we do not need. Okay, so right now we know that we need to go to Juan, who is responsible for killing Angus and Hank, and stealing from the bandits as well. So the guy doesn't really have a lot of friends. And since we know Esteban ordered Juan to do that, pretty much it's obvious that he's a big asshole that needs to be rubbed out. So putting 2 and 2 together means that we really have no moral issues with killing Esteban. Now the question is, who is Huno working with? Is it Emilio? Is it the barkeeper? Is it Lucia? Well, we're about to find out. We're gonna go kill Esteban, kill Juan, sorry. Grab the package for Huno and the package for Fisk as well. And then figure out who is the real assassin. Hey, Juan.
Show me what you...
No, I don't come from Esteban.
I don't come from Esteban.
Oh? Well then. Hey, just a moment. Hold still for a second. You have a critter on your shoulder.
I actually expected your...
Show him who's boss!
Your friend to attack me. Okay, rough war axe. Meadow knotweed, a jingling package, that's for Fisk, and a steel package for Huno.
Nothing there.
Cool, cool, cool.
Nothing there.
Do you have anything to say?
I'm waiting until now that
I do not have anything to say. Let's see, what quick spells we can use to get rid of you. Let's use a Dust Devil. And maybe a Fireball as well. No witnesses. This is a pretty cool spell though. The way it works, the animation. Ooh, he also had an apple, so yeah. Definitely not feeling bad for killing you now.
Nothing to plunder.
Gothic, the game where You kill people for apples because turns you into a psychopath, apparently.
Nothing there.
Okay, the bandits are dead, so we're gonna head back to Fisk. And, who know? Deliver the stuff they wanted. And afterwards, we're just gonna probably end the episode. I think we can end the episode right now, actually. Yeah, because we've hit the 30-minute mark. Alrighty, so it's nighttime. Day 154. Gonna see you guys when it's daylight. And in the next episode, we're gonna find out who the real killer is. And then we're gonna have to make a very difficult decision, and that is to go to the Valley of Mines, specifically to learn how to take that extraction, because I do not want to pay 1 learning point for something I can learn for free. So if that means we have to go through 1,000 orcs to learn that bloody recipe, that's exactly what we're gonna do, because we are cheapskates. Alrighty guys, thank you for watching. Gonna see you in the next episode, and remember, as always, the most important story in the world is your own. Cheers guys, and take care of yourselves.